All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Midweek Report. I'm Nick over on the editing side, and co-gameplay side is Justin, obviously. And this week we're going to be talking about Skull and Bones, the reveal. Just cut it right to the dark meat. Just right in there. No interlude, everything. You just know
Ignore
right
the
this.
bones.
Ignore the bone. Just the skull part. We're all talking about skulls today.
Yes.
Etchy. Or not
Even though a
etchy.
skull is bone.
Not etchy. Edgy. That's what I was going to say. Not etchy.
Hmm.
Calm down. No need for Rule 34 raid.
Silence!
Put the pens down.
Back,
So that's why
reverse.
we're in CF.
So, skull and bones.
Yes, Skull and Bones. So a few days back they had a reveal stream, the massive reveal stream. Probably should actually head into this. Well, no, I'll, set this. So that's why we're in Sea of Thieves right now, because obviously we can't play Skull and Bones, so we played the closest equivalent.
See, pirate simulator.
Yeah, close enough.
Yep.
Yeah.
Surface ocean
One's
simulator.
a touch more realistic than the other, but anyways.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So anyways, Skull and Bones came out of isolation and finally made a massive reveal. It's coming out sometime in November. I'll have to cross-reference the number. I'll tell you by the end of the stream what the actual number is because I can't remember off the top of my head. But there's a lot more to talk about than just the release date. Like I said, they revealed a lot of gameplay about what Skull and Bones is going to be. They still have the multiplayer aspect to it, but it's not, from what I hear, the original play of the game, which was going to be just a massive multiplayer arena pirate killer game. With just basically you load in from a literal menu and they just stick you on an arena to go fight other ships, which sounds pretty boring actually. So it's a good thing they changed that plan because I think only PvP sweat lords would only be really interested in that, and maybe not even them. So who knows? Now it's a lot more broad in their range. There's PvE, a lot of it. You can sink ships. You can build up fleets, and unlike, funny enough, Sea of Thieves you're playing right now, it is a game that can be played entirely solo if you want to. Unlike your Sea of Thieves, where yes, you can play solo, and no one's going to stop you, but it is typically considered Sea of Thieves hard mode. Because there's a lot more things, even on the smallest ships, to manage. Whereas on Skull and Bones, you're going to have a massive ship tended by AI crew members, so you can have massive galleons if you want to, all tended by AI. But the difference here is that there's a risk of mutiny in Skull and Bones, which we'll get into. I see Justin's already off doing things.
Yeah, I was wondering when you were gonna load in.
Hey, calm down. I have load times. I'm on a laptop, for pity's sake.
Yeah, but I was beginning to think that you got casted away.
Yeah, I got lost at sea.
Yeah.
Lost in the sea of load time. Yeah, let's just make this dull piece of junk look better.
There you go. But yeah, no, Skull and Bones is gonna be coming out around October, so look forward to that for anyone who is interested in some early
November.
Christmas. You literally said October earlier to me.
No, I said November. I said November earlier. I know where you heard it in October.
You can so? Is that so? Either way,
so? Yes.
Either way, look forward to early Christmas gift.
Whatever. Early Christmas gift. Yes, we can all agree on that. Early Christmas gift.
Yes.
There we go. It's a bit better.
Very dead eye giveaway.
Fine.
You're certainly taking your warlock I show myself to my enemy standards.
Fashionista warlock over here be like, well then, fine. It's be like, that way.
Hunter be like, you have literally no sense of stealth. Exactly.
Stealth? I got a big fucking cannon. Who needs stealth?
Who needs stealth when I have bombs?
Who needs stealth when I have a big ball of metal? You should come to this crate. There's a bunch of supplies you could probably use, like wood. But so yeah, like I said, Skull and Bones is going to be coming out. Interesting point that I kind of noticed during the stream, and a lot of people are kind of noticing, kind of taking concern with, kind of not, depending on who you ask. The game is, unlike Sea of Thieves, right? And I'll be drawing a lot of Sea of Thieves comparisons here because a lot of people are already comparing it to Sea of Thieves because, well, it's the only other decent pirate game on the market, so it warrants comparison.
Yeah, you only got two options, so not
There's other
complaining.
pirate games, yeah, but they're not that great. So.
Yeah.
And I mean, people are saying that Skull and Bones isn't trying to compete with Sea of Thieves, but I think that's not entirely a true comparison because they, in a way, they kind of are in their own way. Plus, I mean, being the only two pirate games in the market, whether they want to or not, they're going to be competing regardless, so we might as well just get it over with.
Yeah.
At least that's my take on the whole shtick.
Mm-hmm.
So back to my comparisons, one thing a lot of people are noticing is that while yes, there is a player character you make, and you do walk on land and like trading hubs and stuff like that, you don't actually get to be like going to random islands and walk on land. You don't get to raid forts by yourself. You basically send the AI crew and a bar just fills up. So they're basically still sticking primarily to the ship side of combat, with the ships being the major focus and the ships essentially being you while you're on the water. Whereas versus Sea of Thieves, if your ship sinks, you can still be a coward and just jump off and run away.
Yeah, you still have options in Sea of Thieves where you can take a treasure that someone's trying to take from you and hide it away before they get a chance to actually get it.
Mm-hmm. So there's a much different angle in Skull and Bones. Like I said, it's far more realistic, both visually as well as everything. So, in Sea of Thieves, a lot more mythical pirate paradise. You got mermaids, you got cursed treasure. In Skull and Bones, you've got trading companies and
Yeah, by the looks of how Skull and Bones is going, it seems to be going more towards a historical, real life version of like the whole
Yes.
piracy, while Sea of Thieves is more of that fantasy like version of it.
Yeah,
The mythological tales and everything.
Yeah, the mythological take on piracy, essentially. Have you seen any of the trailers or reveal for it, your editor?
I've seen one of them. What actually, one of the ones that you've sent me is actually the very one that I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
But
You've seen the cinematic trailer.
Yeah.
You haven't seen the gameplay trailer.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen the gameplay.
Probably should have linked that so you could have seen that too. But oh well, oversight. Problems of doing this show live. Oh well, whatever.
Well, I mean, if the thing is like if you are interested in the game, I'm very certain that you would go to look at any and all actual gameplay of the actual game as soon as you could.
Mm-hmm. It certainly, like I said, looks appealing because, like I said, you're going around on a ship and stealing things and yada yada yada, and you don't have to worry about crews like you do on Sea of Thieves. Well, not in that way anyway.
Mm.
But there's also the chance of mutiny, apparently.
Yes.
So you have to manage things like food and alcohol and stuff like that for your crew. And if you don't have that enough while you're on voyage, your crew will get increasingly unhappy until they eventually just kick you off your own boat. Yes, that is very much an option. Where in Sea of Thieves, if that happens, well, basically they just jump overboard and say, well, you do it.
Yes. Why not you do it?
Honestly, crew will just randomly leave and you'll be stuck on a boat mid-combat. Nothing's worse than being stuck on a ship. Like, that's needing more people. Suddenly everyone just leaves and you're in the middle of like an engagement. You're like, what do I do?
I'm in trouble.
Speaking of engagement, what do we want to do? Do you want to just go ship hunting?
You're literally asking for PvP.
I know, you hate PvP.
Yes. Simple answer, yes. Meanwhile, me plays like PvP focused games.
I know, he's like, I hate PvP, proceeds to play TF2. Oh, hypocrite.
Yes. It is called one game gives me an actual chance while the other is very punishing for those who are new.
Which. One gives me an actual chance and is riddled with bots. But hey, who's counting?
Hey, but at least I have a means of strategizing against said bots, and as of lately, I'm able to literally just walk up and hit them. Yeah, I'll be honest, real quick. For TF2 and its bots right now, they're very, very stupid. Like, they're worse than the Valve bots. Like, I've literally been able to just walk up to a lot of them lately and just literally whack them.
Fine, fine, fine. We'll do a tall tale. Let me think here. What do we want to do? Something more PvE focused.
Yes. I like going and taking down the AI.
I
But
could do that, but Disney might sue us. But then again, no, it's in the game, so.
perhaps. But yeah, no. Obviously, Skull and Bones is going for that very realistic kind of feel, and I would say it's going to go nicely because there's a lot of games that have done like the actual realistic version of it. I mean, hell, you've even got like VR, which is set up sometimes to go and have as close to realistic as it can be for some things, allowing people to just be able to experience things literally at the comfort of their home, within the nice confines of their bed or couch. So I would bet a lot of people like pirates, so a lot of people are going to be able to enjoy actually having an actual near real life equivalent of pirating.
Here, come over here. I've got the perfect tall tale to show off this particular topic, but the interlude is here. Oh, wait, did it not? Oh wait, you have to come over here and vote for it. Come over here!
I'm already here.
I'm not the only one here. Here, put a knife in that.
A knife.
The last one. On the right. On the right. Here, this one. This one. That one.
There we go.
There you go. There we go. Now we can do it.
Here we go.
You have to wait for interlude. There we go. Give it a minute.
It'll set itself up eventually.
I mean, we could see the interlude, but I already know what we're doing, so we'll just skip that.
Yeah, we'll just move on to the next part.
Right. Actually, then again, Jack Sparrow's gonna be bitching at us, so maybe that's not the best idea. Ah, well, whatever.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about copyright, at least when it comes to audio.
Policy.
Hey, you don't need to worry.
Actually, then again, screw this plan. This is a bad idea now that I think about it.
Oh, hey. You don't need to worry about it when it comes to the audio, which tends to be the thing most people freak out about when it comes to copyright.
Let me guess, you have copyright music off?
Oh, well, obviously I have sound on the very minimum.
That's not helpful. You know how freaking copywriters are.
Yes, but I also have music probably at 0. Let's see. Graphics, audio, music is literally at 15, which, mind you, my total audio is at 2%, meaning that's basically equivalent of already 0, but now it's 100% 0.
Yeah, just put it to 100% 0. Just cover our asses here, won't you? I am not risking copyright infringement.
Yes.
I know how freaking copywriters can be. Right,
On our way
text
down...
in the bottom. The text in the bottom as things continue.
Yes, Jack has a lot of words to say to us. But what do you think of the whole Skull and Bones thing so far?
I mean, it's not a terrible idea. Like I said, it's very PvE. There's there's actual PvE servers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is something like Sea of Thieves has admitted they'll never do.
Well, no, didn't Sea of Thieves do it for some time, but then it didn't really work out too well?
No. They've never really done PvE servers. Some people keep asking, yet all the hardcore fan base and most of the fan base in general is like, yeah, screw up.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, right? There's a lot more stuff you have to set up in Skull and Bones, right?
Yeah.
You've got to manage resources. You've got to manage ships. You've got to manage,
like with all the things you have to put your time into and make sure is working right. It doesn't make sense to go and set up like a heavy punishment system every 5 seconds, like in Sea of Thieves, which is very easy to set yourself up. Like we got a whole bunch of more supplies than what we originally would have on default. And it's very easy to get even more supplies by just going to the random little islands here and there. So it makes sense to have like a system set up where you're put into combat and whatnot very often, because it's a very punishing system, because it's very easy to go and...
I probably should have taken the compass. Oh, well. I was so interested in starting the video, I forgot to take the compass. Whoopsie. That's it. Fine. Fine.
We can
Don't meant to do that.
we can go backwards.
Yeah, we can do it backwards.
I can go to the
I'm
map.
just make sure I have everything.
Yeah,
Would you lie?
we're already going straight to back. So
Never mind. Turn around.
no, yeah, it's like we're already pretty much here. Are we?
Screw that. I know exactly where we're going.
Are you sure about that?
Look at the giant horizon. Take a guess.
Oh,
Take a guess.
perhaps. Perhaps.
Just a bit.
Is that something all the players see, or just us?
Not sure. Not. I mean, I've never encountered any other players while doing this, and I've done it several times, so I don't know actually.
I guess we should
finally.
be good.
Now Jack Sparrow might be joining us in a second, but don't mind him.
Oh.
Speak of the frickin' devil!
Oh, hello there, Ghost Man. Now then. You've got a lot
As
to
he's
say.
chatting.
Yes. As we're
But
waiting.
like I said, it's a much more, as you said, realistic experience.
Yeah.
It's much more based in ship combat, though, like I said, which might not be to everyone's forte. Like I said, in Sea of Thieves, there's a chance to going, like, you're a character that's on a ship, not the ship itself, which in Skull and Bones feels very much like what they're doing. Whereas, I mean, like I said, that might not be everyone's forte, being the ship itself.
Yeah. It kind of feels.
Despite the fact you make a
like-
character, you can only see them while you're walking around, like, pirate hubs, they call them, which are basically little trade posts.
So for the most part, you're basically like kind of in a third-person like state, like driving a car in GTA, but you're
Pretty
just
much.
kind of the ship.
Yeah.
And
I
then
think
you
there are
you
moments
get
where
like
you're using
different
the-
HUDs and UI in order to help manage things.
Yeah, pretty much. So it's certainly a very different take on things. Speaking of pirate hubs, there are actually, kind of like in Sea of Thieves, you got like little hub areas, but instead of outposts, they're called, I believe, pirate havens or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
These are the areas where you can actually get off your ship and interact with quest givers and repair your ship and a bunch of stuff. And it's very menu driven, right? So,
Also, which direction are we going right now?
according to this, northwest. Why?
So we are going northwest. So I would
You're
say.
plotting a course, dude.
Well, no, I would say slightly more towards the north. There are players, which reminds me, are the lights off?
Yeah, no, the lights are off.
Okay, good. Because I was gonna say,
I've been playing this long enough to know.
yeah, I was gonna say their lights are on, and I can easily spot them because of it.
I probably should have played, if I had known you were going to be so anti-PvP, which I probably should have known at this point, I probably would have gone to the Pirate's Life, which I'm thinking puts you on a much lower chance of
Well, no, I'm okay with this. Because I actually kind of enjoy being like literally just looking out for players and be like, all right, where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
He enjoys the
You
paranoia.
dare come towards me! All right, now we go away from you. Hello.
We're not Reaper runners, not at all. We're not
Yes.
Reaper. For those who know that reference, oh, we're getting close.
Very
We might
close.
get booming dialogue in a second, so I don't know. Like that. But anyway, as they have a discussion, I particularly picked this mission, for those who are wondering, is because there is an actual part where you do battle other ships. Ghost ships, mind you, so we're not doing PvP. Calm down, Justin. You can at least
Brain
handle
fart
ghost ships.
initiate.
Oh, I'm sure you can at least handle ghost ships.
No.
Ah, here they come now.
All right. I'm gonna load.
I want to let us get a little closer before you aim and...
Yeah, but no, I'm loading both the cannons.
Oh, okay. Fun fact, actually, Jack actually helps us in this one. He actually does help with cannons. And he doesn't even take ammunition! Isn't that convenient?
Yes.
I'm not sure where he's keeping the cannonballs, but hell do I care.
All right, so I'm guessing fire in a minute here.
Yeah, fire a second. Yeah, fire right now, fire right now. They'll fire at us, so fire them. You bastards, you hit my ship! You're paying my repair bill. They do actually do damage though, so be careful.
Yes. Which is why I'm gonna look around. And there is a hole. A fixed hole. Do not worry, Captain. All,
They better not sink or I'm blaming you.
all repaired.
I'll keep us on course. You worry about the guns, along with... Again, I don't know where Jack's keeping the ammo, but hey, what the heck do I care?
Yes.
But anyways, it's interesting that they want you to build a character, yet you don't actually get to use it outside of, you know, those little menu areas. Speaking of the menu areas, there's actually, interestingly, another feature outside the PvE servers, which I'll touch on more in a second. Unlike Sea of Thieves, where you can get attacked anywhere by any player at any time, which can be a little paranoia-inducing, but it does add a little sense of, I struggle to say realism in Sea of Thieves, but, you know. You can actually take the cannon from him if you want.
I could.
You could, but I don't want to.
I'm just focusing on making sure that we're not getting hit and damaged.
Sloops fill up pretty slowly, so we can take a few rounds, but...
And besides, I think he's got it covered on that.
He's got it covered.
And if you follow
he's got,
this...
like, the aim of a, like, high-tier player.
Yeah, and if you get us a little closer towards this guy, I might be able to grapple him. Ooh.
Don't bother grappling that. Grapple the... Is that resources? That's the first time I've ever seen those. Those are explosive barrels. Don't you dare. That's why. That's why.
Don't you want to grapple?
I don't want to sink us. Puts explosives on the boat. You liar.
Oh, there are more explosives right there.
But as I was saying, in the actual game, right? There's actually bits where the outposts have a little safe zone around them, right? So if you have a ship that's like next to an outpost, you don't have to worry about being attacked by other ships. But once you leave this area, you can actually have people attack you again, both other players as well as PvE factions. So that's another thing people kind of ask for in Sea of Thieves. Well, not really. It's kind of been like, we could have it, but it really wouldn't work because... Well, I think it might not even work in this game, but we will see. Because the big argument in Sea of Thieves, right, we don't have those, which is safe zones or an outpost. Because here's the thing. You could have outposts around Sea of Thieves, but there would be people camping outside those, safe zones waiting for someone to just come out. You check for a repair.
Yeah, something that I should be doing right now. I got you. Don't worry.
I was really thinking, just kinda.
I got you. Don't worry. We good. See, we're going full speed again, right? We're going full speed again, right?
We're always full speed. Don't worry, I'm on the helm. We should be away from anything dangerous.
Yep. No, you're good.
Oh.
Literally just one hole from what I can
see. It's a pity we can't have music for copyright reasons because there is actually some good music in this quest.
Meh. I am not a music major. Do not care. Carry on.
Probably should steer away from the death orb.
Yeah, yeah, you're getting us pretty close.
I'm steering away. Ooh, we're just getting boundaries here. We do have to destroy those statues, though, so we might actually grapple that supply if you can. Never mind, we're past it. You bastard! You put a hole in my boat and you didn't do anything! That's a... Aye! Whew.
There we go.
Good thing ghosts have shit aim. I take that back! But, anyways, like I said, we will see if that actually plays out in Skull and Bones, if there will actually be people camping outside the outposts. It depends. Watch, now that I've said that, people are going to start doing it.
Yes.
That
doomed,
being the case, though,
you've doomed
there
us all.
is actually a level of reasoning as to. Funny enough, in a game about piracy, there's actually a reason to not be a pirate. Because you can actually trade with PvE factions in the game, right?
Yeah.
Take quests from them and stuff like that. But if you attack their ships and steal their stuff, they'll get angry at you and start sending ships after you, plus their ships will start naturally attacking you, and you can't take quests from them for a little bit. And I believe they said if this gets high enough, you actually have to hire a fixer in order to bring it back down again. Here. Well, no, he's aiming for the statue, so never mind. To progress this far, we have to aim for the statue. You're just kind of sitting here with a piece of wood.
Yes.
Yes, I hired the most effective crew member today.
Yes. Well, I mean, I have been filling up the gaps and holes, so I think we're good there.
Fine. But anyways, I'm gonna get us into the death field, but that's just so we can attack the,
Alright,
I'm gonna bring us in range of the statue, so
Oh.
you can actually shoot it for once. It'll damage the ship a little, but I'll make the sacrifice.
Is that so?
Here.
Almost.
Can't hit this then.
There you go. Alright, I'm gonna run around and repair. Alright, so, do we have anything more to say about Skull and Bones, my friend?
Yes, I'm just trying to figure out what to touch on next while I'm sitting here. I also have to focus on driving, so.
Yes, but you're also driving.
That's my point, I have to focus on driving. You want us to hit a rock?
Oh.
Or that? But, like I said, there are actual resources you have to manage, and there are PvE servers, and I think Falcor said it best on the case of why there are PvE servers in Skull and Bones that make a lot more sense versus Sea of Thieves, where in Sea of Thieves, if you sink, you lose a few resources and maybe your Athena chest, right? Whereas in, phasing through a ship, why don't you?
Yes. Physicality does not matter.
Physicality? Who needs it?
I'm a warlock. I don't need this.
I'm a warlock, space magic! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nah.
Wow, we got hit real bad, real fast there.
Yeah,
All right,
just,
steer
bait him a little bit
us,
here.
steer us. I'm repairing.
Alright, I'll steer. But, But anyways, yeah, like I said, I think Falcor said it best, where he's like, at Sea of Thieves, if you lose, if you sink, you lose your Athena chest, whereas in Skull and Bones, if you sink, you'll probably lose, like, several days of work, because it actually does take work to build up your ships and your armadas and everything, right? And who knows if your ship sinks, will you actually get it back? They didn't actually cover that part, as none of the actual dev team sank during it, so there might be possibility that if you sink or get mutiny, you might lose that ship, which will require gold and other things.
Yeah, it requires resources in order to get yourself up there, so.
Plus, there's actually a system called Renown, which is how you level up your crew, or not your crew, your ship, and your pirate and stuff like that, which is more about leveling up your ship than your pirate. So, what you can get when you level up your pirate through Renown, like I said, you get better ships, you can get different types of ship, because there actually are types of ships that you can get. Some that specialize in hauling cargo, some that design for attack, others that design for defense, for trading runs and stuff like that. Hypothetically, you can play a game called Skull and Bones without ever engaging in piracy, which is kind of funny. Or at the very least doing so very little, which, I don't know, maybe I'm just being old-fashioned, but it feels like it defeats the purpose.
Don't worry too much about it.
You're welcome, banana thief. But anyway,
Banana man.
I'm gonna steer us near that crate. See where the ghosts are?
Oh.
To the right. See that? There's gonna be a crate underneath there, full of supplies. I'm gonna see if you can you get it? That's gonna be full of supplies we can use.
Oh, come on. There we go.
There you go. You can actually also sell that thing later, but that's beside the point. We need what's in it for the moment.
Yes. Which I think we're good now. I think we are good for cannonballs.
Yeah, they are. Tons of cannibals. So let's go kill a few ships. But like I said,
So I'm guessing the other ship is on our side.
yeah, no, they're on our side. Don't worry about that.
Oh.
Wait, we're being boarded. Repel boarders.
Oh.
Repel boarders. Get off my
Kill
ship.
him. Kill him.
Kill him.
Kill him.
But anyways, like I said, we'll see how it plays out. I'm kind of interested to see. Like I said, in Skull and Bones, you're a lot more the ship itself. Like I said, you can get different ships, different sizes of ships, different types of ships that don't even specialize in combat, but are more like basically hauler ships, so you can haul more loot away from an outpost. Or haul more loot in general, so if you have other players or just other ships with you. So it feels like a game that still relies, like, I think the dev team even said that this is a game that, while you can play it by yourself, and it's entirely playable, it's more functional if you play it with other players. Like, you can still play it fully by yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you're probably going to need more players if you're going to, like, attack an outpost and stuff like that, so one person can haul supplies, while another person can essentially haul the resources, while another actually focuses on attacking outposts. Interestingly enough, while they did attack the outpost in the trailer, they did show something else too, which is the fact that other ships will come out from around you to repel boarders to attack you and basically reinforce the outpost. Unlike in Sea of Thieves, where if you attack an outpost, so long as nobody's nearby, no one's gonna mess with you. Oops. Here, actually, we'll start targeting the statues, so I think that's how you advance this part, if I remember correctly.
Likely. Alright, let me check to make sure we're not sinking. Alright, we're good.
I mean, if we need more, we can just sink a ship and steal their supplies.
Yep.
Which might just happen any second now, actually. Here, I'm gonna steal one ship kill from you. Ah, I only have one cannibal on me. How embarrassing. I lost a ship kill. Oh. I'm a sad excuse for the captain.
Depression.
But, it'll be interesting to see.
Oh.
That was close, but I don't think we took any damage.
Nah, it doesn't
Being
look
that
like
you
it.
will have to deal with other players, like I said, there's a possibility of alliances and massive fleets.
You can turn it out more.
So while you yourself can have more than one fleet, or while you yourself can have more than one ship, to actually have multiple ships with you, you actually have to be with other players. So unlike in, you deal with a statue, I'll deal with this guy.
Yep.
There.
There we are.
But anyways. It'll be, like I said, I don't want to say it'll be interesting to say because it feels like my running term during this thing. But you can get other ships, like I said, with other capacities. Some of them, like I said, that don't even have combat functionality.
Yeah, it's basically one of those games where a lot of it is grinding. Like it's kind of like EVE Online almost, where
yeah,
it's
that's
just
actually a very good comparison. Actually,
where it's just a lot of it's pretty much just you are existing.
Are your ship.
You exist. Oh, are we gonna turn?
Oh, you want to target the ship? Okay, I'll target.
Well, I mean, I can't target anything because, well,
you
now
can
we're...
actually while you're inside them. Funny enough. What the hell did that? What the? Oh, why did I suddenly turn off the wheel? Like, why am I not turning? Why am I on that side of the ship?
Oh. You good? Okay.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you repel borders, I'll make sure we don't sink. That's kind of a small issue.
Alright.
Like you.
I got both done for you.
Oh, there we go. Effective.
Yes.
You get a promotion.
Very, very useless recruitment, aren't I?
Fine, you get a promotion. Seaman second class.
There you go.
But that's the thing, right? To have this, it'll be interesting. I don't want to keep saying that because it is a nice line to fall back on, but when you have multiple ships and stuff like that, it'll be. I don't know. Will you find like one thing that is something you want to keep in mind is will there be? Here, I'm just gonna get rid of. Decrease the master volume for now as well. Actually, no. Put a volume so I can actually hear something.
Yes.
But, like I said, you've got other ships that can attack you. I want to see if there will actually be things like, for example, oh my goodness, camping outside the safe zones. I'm sure there will be people who will just do that to grief players. But it's like you said, it's a much harder and grindier game where you are the ship, right? I'm just trying to aim for that resource barrel. Get as close to it. I'm gonna aim around it.
Yeah, I'm aiming around it. Oh, come on, that should have hit it. There we go.
So, I feel like there will be like a...
I'm trying to drop item. How do I drop? Drop.
F.
I'm pressing F.
Or is it X? X, I think.
I'm pressing X.
Hold on, let me cross-reference for you.
Why can't I drop it? And I need to drop it because we're sinking.
Oh, fine, I'll...
Help me!
You look at the thing, I'll... Here, you look at menu options, I will keep us from sinking.
Why can't I drop thing all of a sudden?
He's glued to his crate. He wants that crate.
He really wants the crate.
He wants it. He wants the box. Here, I'll take it from you then. Oh wait, I cannot take it. I can only open it.
Why can't I?
Wait.
Can I do this?
As we show ourselves to be totally competent on stream. Mouse and keyboard. F. Disengage is F as well.
I don't know why I can't put it down. Is it because there's some kind of cutscene thing going on?
No, you should be able to interact here. Let me experiment.
I'm pressing F.
Oh,
Why
X,
is...
X, my bad. X.
Okay, we're good. I will stop.
I freed you from your box.
You freed me from my shackles. I shall
For the
work
curse.
for servitude, master.
For servitude, man. Must repay, master. But,
Master, you've saved me.
I have a life debt, but,
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like there will be people who will grief other players
Yeah, well, that's
sitting outside.
That's literally every game ever, so.
But it is much grindier, like you said, so... It's possible that we will, you know... It does feel like it's... Oh my goodness, that rock snuck up on me. It's a good thing I was not a little to the right. What the hell? Is that ship suddenly going faster? Or is that just me?
Well, I mean, you kind of turned the other way while it was turning the way it's going now. Do a hard turn, see if you can...
Yeah, hard turning, hard turning.
Almost.
Means any second now. There we go.
One more. Come on.
Holy crow, this thing is tough. Uh-oh! That scared me for a second. I watch it!
Repairs!
You
Repairs!
hit the ruddy captain! That's illegal! That's... You bastard!
Repairing! Repairing!
Why are you not sinking? He hit my ruddy wheel. Look at this. It's been deformed.
Don't worry, I repaired it for you, master.
I wish vengeance. I will seek vengeance.
Understandable, master. We shall get it soon enough.
But, I don't know. Will we see? Oh no, I definitely will see griefing. The question now is also how much will this appeal to players, right? It is a Ubisoft game, so it's going to be a massive open world, and they did kind of flaunt that you'll be able to go from anywhere from like the East Indies to like, I think Cuba or something, maybe.
Can someone explain to me why these ships are taking more than 3 hits?
I don't know.
I'm guessing we have to do something other than shoot them.
Yeah, but they should still sink.
Are we supposed to go to the island?
Maybe we can try to go to the island.
Yeah, it's like, is this the point where we're supposed to go to the island and not fight anymore?
Usually, like, you should go to the island, but I don't know. Here, try that. Here, blast that ship and see. Usually the ships still sink. I don't get it. What the hell's going on?
I don't know
Did
if I
we
need...
just glitch it?
I don't know if I shoot that one. Ow! Bastard! Bastard.
No, now, oh, it sinks.
It just takes a good number of hits for some reason. Okay.
Yeah, ghost ship scuttle. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. That is very weird. Maybe there's 2 of us, so it's like they, I don't know.
No, it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah, you think so, right?
Oh, that hit hard. I go fix.
The skull's right. Repair. Yeah, I'm gonna steer us toward the island and see. This might be the part where we do that. Without the music cues, I'm actually kind of a little lost, actually.
Okay, well then, there's no reason why you shouldn't have the music cue.
Well, it's a little easier to talk when you don't have booming music in here.
Yeah, but you don't have to have the music on loud. It's medium and low.
That's true, that's true. But anyways. They did show off a good number of ships. I think there will at least be 3 to 4 subtypes of ships that you can get. Each of them with a little bit of
Yes.
This will be the lookout stream, so I'm just gonna
Look out!
there
Captain,
you go.
look out.
I think this is the part where they actually tell us dead there.
Look out. Look out, island.
Yeah, no. Now we go to the Spire.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there seems to be 4 friendly ships.
Or
now.
friendly mega ships. So
Here comes another ghost ship. Another few ghost ships.
But they did show off a good number of ships. But by the looks of it, it won't be the ships themselves, but also how you modify them, right? So you can modify a ship to be, you know, heavy armor. There's also quite a lot of weapons too. Where unlike in Sea of Thieves, where you have just X. Remember, it's X. Where unlike in Sea of Thieves, you've got only cannons, you've got mortars in Skull and Bones, you've got actually rear cannons coming out the front and back of the ship, as well as something called I I can't remember what it's called, something oil or fire, something like that, which is basically a flamethrower on the front of your ship. And there's types of armor that are resilient to it, and there's types of weapons that are effective against it, and So there will be a lot more modding potential, I think, on Skull and Bones. So it won't just be the ship itself, but also what you want to make that ship. Like, you can make a small little ship into a mega powerhouse. Like, if you play your cards right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you
That's the
put a lot of
interest.
investment and time and whatnot into it.
Right. Plus, there's also... Oh, yes, I forgot this part. There's blueprints as well, you find.
Blueprints?
Over here. Over here. This
I'm
entrance.
coming.
Found it. Yeah, so to build these new bits for your ship, to build, new weapons and new ships, you actually have to go out and get blueprints. Now, it sounds like you can either loot them from other ships or perhaps doing quests. I think it's actually doing quests.
Where was the blueprint?
So it feels like, you'll do quests and they'll be like, oh, here's a blueprint for like a flamethrower. Or here's a blueprint for,
Something.
Something. New hull armor or something.
Yeah, better equipment in some case.
Right.
Hi. Oh.
Nah. But it is... Hi, hello to all the ghosts.
Yeah. The ghosts are just kind of sitting there like, I ate. Oh, this one's different. Kind of, not by much.
Go on without me, I'll catch up.
Alright.
Well, judging by the looks of there's no enemies, I'm gonna say yeah, kind of.
Yeah, seeing that like all the ghosts are literally just holding candles, I think I'm good.
I think I'm good, Jones. Oh, for the love of...
You fall?
You go on!
Did you fall?
I'm fine.
You having problems with parkour? Oh.
Yes, I don't do mouse and keyboard often for this reason.
Hmm.
You go on, I'll catch up.
Minecraft parkour be like.
Honestly. But, So yeah, blueprints that build better ships that allows you to do more things. It'll be interesting. Like I said, it is Ubisoft, so it'll be a massive open world, obviously. And much like Ubisoft, it also sounds immensely grindy, which some people might be into, some people might not be.
I would say there will be a market of people who are interested.
Yeah, no, I don't mind grindy games. Like I don't mind Ubisoft's grind for things like Assassin's Creed in some cases. In some cases, don't take that out of context.
Mm.
But I don't know. Will this be too grindy? We will have to see. There's a lot of systems to micromanage. Like I said before, there's also a chance of your crew just mutinying and throwing you off your own ship.
Yeah.
So there's that.
It'll probably be very similar to that of Eve, when you really think about it.
Yeah, no, that's possible. Only in Eve you don't... Well, no, you have a person in Eve, but you also only see them during, like, little, very small sections of the game, right?
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
It sounds interesting, but like I said, it doesn't sound like my cup of tea.
I'll sit here. There you go.
I'm here.
We have a boy. Time to kill him.
The brethren know they face extinction. All that remains is for them to decide
What's in
where they make their final stand.
So, I don't know. Will it be to everyone's taste? I don't know. I still think there will be people who prefer Sea of Thieves over it. I very well may. Like, personally, just because the idea that you can't go off your ship yourself, it feels like you're almost chained to your ship. Like, to use an acronym, it almost feels like a Davy Jones problem in a way. It's like, you can never set foot on land, you're stuck to your ship.
Yes.
So I don't know if that'll be to your liking, but maybe.
Perhaps.
The lightning is helping us. Let us run an experiment. Does lead work against a ghost?
Yes.
It does! It does work against a ghost!
Well, it works against the ghosts so long as you actually aim and shoot them.
Well, of course. I mean, that's just everything, right? What do you think about all of it, though, Justin?
Game.
Now that we've done
Pirate
a admittedly
game.
chaotic overview. Yeah, admittedly, I probably big oof on my part. Should have showed you the gameplay trailer before we started, so you'd have more to comment on.
No matter what, I honestly feel like it's kind of gonna be a type of setup like EVE Online. It's just gonna have a little more stuff to it. Am I reviving you? It's art. Art. Bastard. Bastard!
Fine. I'll go the long way.
He really does not want me to revive you.
But,
Alright. Minecraft PvP. Okay, he just died on me. Alright, well. Lame. Lame.
Lame.
Nerd.
You rage quit.
Nerd. He's bald.
Nerd.
He's bald.
Pirate.
He let himself get hit by lightning bald.
But, like I said, I think that will be the major question for some people. Some people might not mind it. Some people will. Dead man's chest key required. Do I have the dead man's chest key? Oh, yes, I forgot it drops from somewhere. There it is! I have a key. Anoint me!
It's just good.
Ow! I'm immune! Hit by lightning, just I am immune. Will I
Immunity.
survive this? Yes, I'm alive. Here, jump off that little thing. You're fine.
Alright, I wonder what this reminds me of.
Oh, so that's what that looks like from the back. Yeah! Just in the water.
Yes?
All I just need is the freaking eagle sound effect, but
So I'm guessing now
and also raiding, you send your crew, like I said, to do raids on forts. And there's actually like a bar that fills up. So it's not just like you go and plunder stuff like you do in Sea of Thieves. It's just like how long it takes you to get your stuff is how long it takes you to raid. In this one, it is basically what happens is they raid and they put all the stuff off to like a little ship out in port, which you can collect later, which you can use to end the thing early. That's all they really showed. Like I said, a little bit of ship combat, raiding. Hopefully, they said that wasn't the only things you can do, so hopefully. No need for the anchor, but
Yeah, I was gonna say.
here. 180th here. No, let's say here, wait, no. Bring up the anchor. Oh, I'll put you back into it. Ah!
Yeah, I think it's time to go. I think
My
it is.
smooth driving has kept us away. Now drop the sail and get the sail out of here.
We are the strongest with the wind.
They are, not us, funny enough. You hit my bloody wheel, Jones! That was personal! My beautiful wheel.
My baby.
Looks so deformed.
So I'm guessing we're going and trying to sink Davy Jones now?
Pretty much.
Alright, we go. Set me up, Captain. Let me at him.
Let me at him, boy. Let me at him.
I like how the other ships are all going the other way.
Yeah, they help out, but, you know.
Clearly not here.
Not at the moment, but they will. Actually, their shots are pretty long range, so they can actually shoot him from way over there. You'll see.
Well, technically every ship can shoot from long range.
I mean, yeah, but their shots are much better.
Yes, because they have this little thing called aimbot. Uh-oh.
Hmm,
Repair the mask. Masking repairing.
Gonna need that. Oi. It could be worse. He could have the fucking Kraken.
That depends on your definition of worse. But yeah, I think we've covered the majority of our points when it comes to Skull and Bones.
Yeah, honestly, they didn't show that much when it came to it. Like, they showed, you know, the overall thing. They showed the beginner ship. They showed a few ships you can get. They showed ship customization, which is, like I said, sticking armor onto different parts of the ship. You can have a ship that looks pretty, I think the right word would be, ragtag. Or, pretty thrown together. If I'm clever, I can avoid ramming into them.
Alright. Time to repair.
Bail.
Yep.
I'll keep us clear of cannon fire. Hopefully. Like
I
Oh
got
my
2
goodness.
repaired. Trying to get the 3rd. I would say focus on steering us because we might be in trouble here in a moment. There is no such thing as surrender for you, Davy.
There's no such thing as surrender. Only sinking.
Yeah, for this
Which
man,
is worse.
for this man, there is a thing called only capture and
Only
make suffer. So yeah, nah.
But yeah, no, that basically covers it. They didn't show, like I said, all that much in terms of actual like things to do. They showed stealing a fort, and all of it is pretty involved, right? So it will take a lot longer to do. Typical of a Ubisoft game, it is pretty grindy.
Yeah.
So that makes sense why there are dedicated PvE servers and servers you can opt into for PvP if you want to. So this is a game you can just kind of play and do your thing. Because like I said, Falcor said it best, where it's like, in this game, you sink, and worst thing you lose like an Athena chest and maybe an hour or two of work.
Yeah.
In that game, you sink and you lose like maybe a few days of work. So
Yes.
the difference is quite high. What's the wind like? Oh my goodness, you're going against the wind!
I mean, no matter what, we're not going to get much. Yeah.
Holy crud, I didn't know you could make it that fast.
Well, I was helping you.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't know you could actually help with that.
Yes.
Things even I don't know. That's the Falcon. Don't shoot. I mean, that's the Pearl. Don't shoot it.
I'm not trying to shoot the pearl. I'm trying to.
That'd be a little
I was
weird.
trying to load the cannon, but didn't have any cannonballs, so I can't load the cannon. Oh.
Oi.
Repair time.
Oh man, damn it! He pushed us into the rocks. I was on an intercept course and he pushed us into the rocks. Damn you, Jones.
It is alright. We keep going.
But still, that covers the majority of the points, like I said.
Yeah.
Skull and Bones is a thing. After this battle is done, I will check the actual official release date. It's sometime in November, but I'll give you the exact number for the end of the stream. But until then, watch us attempt to sink Davy Jones.
Yes, watch as our cannonballs seem to go and hit and explode before they actually hit the ship.
Well, you know how it is.
Yes. Oh.
Huh, that might have actually helped us a little. Like I said, if there were no...
Ah, there we go. Alright, while that's going on. Is that a moon? Is that a blood moon?
Maybe.
Is the blood moon? We truly are playing Minecraft. Heavily modded.
Yeah, the music is pretty awesome for this part, but unfortunately, copyright prevents them using it, or at least I think it does. Uh-oh.
Oh, is Jack on there? Yeah, he is. He's literally just sitting there. Hey, Jack. Bye, Jack. He's
Look, I'll just gone.
just oh, everyone just kind of disappears.
Here, collect those crates. They're worth something.
You know we could just stop the ship and pick them up, right?
Yes, but that would take effort. Why are you putting down the anchor?
Because we just
Fine.
we literally just passed 2 of them. Three. All right. I'm going to.
Damn. I would want to see that. Well, if you're gonna help out.
I'm trying to turn the ship to bring it a little closer for you.
Forget it. Just grab out and just get them. I'm trying to help makes the ladder go further away.
It's not getting further away. It's now pointed towards you. There you go.
Fine.
Get on. There you go.
Ah!
You fall off.
I don't know what happened. I just kind of went over the side for some reason.
There you go. The lower deck is that way. I know you
Lower
haven't
deck.
had any ale, but
Lower deck is that way, just in case you're wondering.
what is
You know,
that?
there's an
Is that
official Thieves grog recipe, actually.
is that another player? What is that?
Hmm?
The other ship.
Oh, there's a. We actually have to go to the. What's it called? Oh no. That is probably the Pearl. We actually have to go there for the end of this quest.
Oh, so Dave or Jack is now alive again.
Well, you'll see. Get on, sit. Now, you drive for a change. I'm gonna regret that action. I'm going to regret that decision, but anyway.
Oh, we're going towards the Pearl. All right. Full steam ahead.
Towards the Pearl, not on. Yes,
Full
towards the
steam ahead.
Yes! Toward the Pearl, not into it!
Choo-choo.
Don't break my ship, even more.
But I was also the one repairing your ship.
Yeah, I know, and frankly, I don't need to repair it even more, thank you.
Yes.
Your reward will be that I let you steer the ship.
Yes.
We've established a while ago, ladies and gentlemen, in continuity, that I do not trust him with the ship.
No.
So
Here comes
his
the fun
reward will be
part.
that I let him on the wheel for a little bit. The thing is, there are actual skins you can get for a galleon. Anyways.
Yeah, you might want to drop the anchor.
No, we'll stop it eventually. Because
No.
it's
We're dropping the anchor because we're literally like at the perfect distance right now.
fine, rookies. Anyways.
What do you mean, rookies?
No one drops the anchor, particularly in this game, unless you want to get attacked.
Yeah,
Anyways,
well, you literally,
for another day.
you yourself have said that there's no one gonna be here.
I don't know if there's anyone gonna be here. I've never run into anyone here yet.
Oh, hello there.
It's right behind you.
Literally spawns inside me. It's like, all right, cool, thanks, man.
Freaking pull a Vex.
Yeah. It manifests itself inside something, killing it instantly.
I mean, he's dead, so it's partially fine for him.
All right. Well, while this is going on, I think we should probably close up our stream.
Oh, yes.
Yes, you almost forgot about them, didn't you?
Well, no. I was actually going to just wait until the end of all this before we close it up, but okay.
Well, I mean, we're closing this up now, so. Yes. But
Yay, victory shot.
You're doing it wrong. Victory.
Victory execution.
Victory.
Wait. I got a better one. Victory! Wait for it.
The death stare.
Dead.
All I saw was a float, like your floating instrument for a moment.
Floating it.
I'm like, oh, the ghost of the floating instruments.
Wait, can I use their cannon? Oh, hello.
Use it on our ship. It's like, I'm going with you guys now.
We got that part accomplished.
Yeah, I already got you covered, Brian.
Right, off we go. But anywho,
Yeah.
that's Skull and Bones for you. Well, not this, but that. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah. One last thing before I forget. The release date. I promised you guys I'd give it to you before we all signed off.
Alright, well, while you're doing that, I'm going to slowly get us moving.
It is... Hold up. Let's go to the end of the presentation. Victory music playing! The release date is... November 8th. This year.
And off they go.
And off they go. Potentially using...
Oh, and that's another
pixie
player
dust,
over there.
But anyways. Where?
Almost straight ahead.
Yeah, bloody hell. But to prepare to run...
Can we go through their portal?
That would be a nice thing. But I suspect we will not be very welcome on that side of the world.
Doesn't
Not
matter.
that we are here, but anyways.
Alright. So yeah, if we go straight down, we'll get to an outpost. I was gonna go over to Sanctuary, but that kind of requires us to go right through that other player there.
Aye. And we've got a boatload of resources that we can trade it for some quick cash. Golden Sands, then.
Hmm?
Aye! There was... Oh, well, never mind.
What?
There was a few crates back there, but forget them. Move forward!
Forward. So, what is the release date exactly?
November 8th, as said.
On the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, the 8th.
So mark your calendars. This year, November 8th.
You can get Skull
It
and
turns
Bones.
out a lot of things are going to be releasing in, like, the holidays, it seems. It's going to be like 2020.
Well, I mean,
it
it always makes sense. Like, literally right around or right at the holidays, so.
I know, but the next big games are, for the most part, releasing either next month or every time after next month. So,
There you go.
I mean, there's a lot of theories that, for example, Hogwarts Legacy might be coming out in November as well, so we'll see. Though, of course, they don't have an official release date. They're just saying 2022, so I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. They're just saying holidays at this point for 2022, so.
Yeah.
That could be anywhere from August to November.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Alright, well, hopefully you all enjoyed, and once again, if you're interested in Skull and Bones, make sure you keep an eye out for November 8th, because that will be the moment it releases. Chances
Indeed.
are...
Pre-order now, though.
Yeah, chances are, if you're wanting to get it online and set up your pre-order if you enjoy. And if you're
Ubisoft games, so I imagine it'll be on Uplay.
yeah, and if you're looking to get it at a store, like a physical disc, if you're so inclined, you're likely wanting to go and get set up around November 8th, maybe like a few days before, because likely the stores are going to get it before November 8th. So
They won't get it for November 8th, but they won't give it to you for November 8th.
yeah, but no, they're going to be set up, so you're going to want to be set up for November 8th. Yeah, like if there's a certain store that you know is going to be selling it, you're going to want to have a plan to be able to get there for November 8th, because if there are other people who want to get that, like you,
actually, no. That's the thing. I don't think I will, actually. I might sleep on this one. That's the thing.
He might sleep on it. You heard it here. Controversial. He's going to sleep on it.
Yeah, I know. Me sleeping on a game. It happens rarely, but it does happen.
But either way, that's been our midweek for this week. Is there anything else that you think we should go over before we leave, or?
Drink up, me heart is yo ho, da 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 da, and off the ship I go.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright, so before we go, there's one quick last little small announcement involving us, more specifically me. I will be gone, not next week, but the week following. For at least 2 weeks I will be gone and not be here. So it is likely we will not be doing any news for those 2 weeks, but what we will likely be doing is...
Gameplay videos, perhaps?
Gameplay videos, likely more specifically around probably just some casual gameplay, very likely.
Maybe Destiny or something like that?
Yes. So if you're interested in just getting a little bit of casual entertainment, basically something like this but without the news, then after next week expect that at least for 2 weeks. And yeah, we'll be back, at least fully, after those 2 weeks, in which I return and am not on the road for well, not thousands, but a good 100 kilometers or so.
But yeah, no, we've got some good news lined up for next week, so don't worry. Next week will definitely be Warframe. I got a showcase planned. There's a big TennoCon's coming up over the weekend, and you bet your sweet petunia that I'm going to be watching that. Here, help me We're stopped. Don't steer into the island. Well, we're gonna sign off for this.
Yeah, we're done after this, so it don't matter. All right, let's get going.
You are. I might not be, but anyways.
Yeah.
You put me in a very bad parking spot if that's the case. But anyways.
Well, literally perfect parking spot for going and selling these crates.
Well, in fairness, you didn't hit anything, so I'll give you that.
Yes, you should.
The only thing I will give you. But
Excellent.
But yeah, there we go. Like I said, our casual streams, but don't worry, they won't just be unedited gameplay, because I'm sure you guys will think that's boring as all Hades. So
Yeah.
we'll be giving some,
Yeah.
commentary,
What'll likely be happening is I'll probably go and have a recording of us going and playing a game or games or something, and then I'm just gonna splice together a nice little video and then set it to be scheduled to come out on the normal days where we would be doing a report, where we would be streaming. But
Yep,
other than that, that's been this week at least.
That's been this week.
Any final words?
Off the ship I go.
Off the deck, you mean?
Off the deck. I'll have to go out of the ship for that then.
Yeah.
Technicalities. There.
Off the ship he went. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That's been this week. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yep. Bye-bye.